Hello. In this video, we'll be looking at how programs deal with different conditions. We're going to write a simple program that detects if a user types in yes or no. The important keyword here is if. Programming languages use this keyword to test the condition that is typed. If it matches, it will execute the block of code below. This is called selection. So let's actually code a simple program. We're going to use a string variable to hold the user's response. So let's ask them a question which will have a yes or no answer. I have here a very simple program that detects whether or not the user likes or dislikes Brussels sprouts. So it's a bit of fun really. I've got two variables that I'm using in the program. The first one will detect whether or not the user actually likes Brussels sprouts. And the second one is to hold the text that the user is going to type in, yes or no. So we get the user to type in yes or no to the question, do you like Brussels sprouts? And then we have blocks of code that will execute depending on what they've typed in. So for the first block, you'll see the keyword if has been highlighted in orange. If the response equals yes, so they've typed in yes, then we'll execute the code beneath it. If they've typed in no, then we'll execute the code with the keyword elif, and I'll be talking a little bit more about this in a moment. If they type in something else, I've got another keyword else that will pick up any other response that the user types in. So let's run the program. Click on run and it asks me the question, do you like Brussels sprouts? Well, as it happens, I do. So I'm going to type in yes and it tells me well done. Now, if you look at the code on the other side of the screen, you can see print well done when the user's typed in yes. So our program's worked. So let's suppose that I don't like Brussels sprouts. So we'll run the program again. Click on run. It asks me the same question, but this time I'm going to type in no. And it says, well, you should because they're tasty. And again, if you look at the block of code here that starts with the keyword elif, I've typed in no. So it says print, well, you should because they're tasty. Well, let's suppose I make a mistake and I type in something silly. The program is not going to crash because my else statement will pick up anything else that the user's typed in. So we'll just do that one more time. So run the program. Do you like Brussels sprouts? I'm going to type in T, which isn't yes, isn't no. Enter. And it says not sure. Give them another try, exactly as the code should run. So that program's worked absolutely fine. This question only has two possible answers, but code can become quite messy if we have multiple possible conditions to match. Python requires you to indent the code that you want to execute if the condition's matched. You should do this with all languages because it helps to make the code more readable, but with Python you don't get the choice because it won't work without it.